It's just that the atmosphere today is just I just want to continue that. Just this is a little spoken word that's been happening in my life or as of late, and I just want to bless you all with this little piece of spoken word. And I believe you all know the game Tug of War. That game that is a competitive, dominant game that takes a hold of us mentally, emotionally, and physically. See, there was a point in time in my life that my mind has eluded this idea that this game has become my life. Tug of War. See, it's been a while back since I played the game Tug of War, but it just seems as if every single time, good and evil are pulling me at each end. God and the devil. See, can I tell you guys a little story? See, once upon a time, I know it's cliche, but God had a hold of my life. He had a hold of me, of my mind, body, and soul. But it came a point in my time where another team joined God, and just like that, good and evil pulling at each end. See, when the devil joined, he didn't come alone. He came with a legion of demons. He came with his servants. He came to kill, steal, and destroy me. And with each pull and with each tug, he would fight for me. He would fight for me as if he would win. He came with his pride. He made me think that I was of high quality, of high authority. He made me think that everybody needed me. Yes, I repeat, everybody needed me. Slowly but surely, the devil started winning. I started caving in to the lies, temptation, to sin. And with each pull, he would bring failure, made me wonder if God even saw me as a winner. With each pull, he would bring a busy schedule. So when it was time for God, in fact, I was a bit too busy. And with each pull, he used my insecurities to make me wonder if God even noticed me. If God even cared about poor, little, old me. But you see, little by little, my fingers started slipping from God. But you see, God didn't let go. The mighty Savior, he would fight, and he would pull, and he would tug with all his might. And he knew the weakness inside me. He knew the weakness inside me that could not resist the Satan's tactics. So God stayed relentless as he said to Satan, "You cannot have my child. This is my child." And with the same hands that God gave sight to the blind man, and with the same hands that God fed 5,000 people, he held on to me. With him, he brought one amazing gift. He brought one amazing gift that no one else could ever bring. He brought the gift of love. He allowed me to understand that I'm a royal priesthood. He allowed me to understand that I'm a gem. He allowed me to understand that I'm a princess, clothed in strength and dignity. He brought his mercy because he knows how hard living in this world is. He brought his healing because he knew how broken my life was. He brought forgiveness because he knows I have sinned. He brought victory because he knows I have failed. He sent his son to die for me, for us, so we may live everlasting life. And with that, he brought salvation because he loves us. And at this point, God is fighting. As we stand here as sinners, God stays relentless. And he fights for me, and he pulls, and he tugs with all his might. And just like tug of war, God was pulling me in. He was holding tight onto me as if his life depended on it. He fights, he pulls, he tugs. And with all his might, he pushes through our sins. With all his might, he fights for us. He looks for us as if we are the lost sheep. He fights for us as the other team continues to fight against him. He fights for us. God stays relentless. And just like tug of war, there can only be one winner. I am living my happily after with God. Who would you like to live your happily ever after with?